And I'm as dry as these thirsty trees, with big city thoughts and a dirty breeze.
Dude, weird gaming news. Okay, I remember back when I was still playing Destiny. Anthem comes out.
Yeah.
And everybody was like super excited that it was coming out. They're like, this game looks awesome, it looks crazy, it looks good. And then when it came out, the only thing I heard about it was bad things. Everybody was like, it's buggy, there's not that much content, it's repetitive. It's just not worth what I paid for it. And the devs were like, yeah, it's a live service game though. Like, hello, Aiko. The devs were like,
"You're here already?"
Yeah, she pre-fired us. Wow. She was in there before we started. But yeah, the devs were like, guys, it's a live service game. Like there's going to be content. Like it just started. And then that's the last I heard of it. And then I just heard them announce this week that they were shutting the servers off. And I was like, oh man, they lasted a lot longer than I thought they were going to.
For what?
For Anthem. You ever heard of that game?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I guess it ended up doing okay because now everybody's mad about it. But the last time I heard about it, nobody liked it.
Yeah, I didn't even know people played it.
Well, apparently they don't because they were like, we're shutting the servers down.
She said, I was waiting. Hey, I just made the mic clip. I'm making the mic clip. I'm super loud for some reason. Why was the broom late for work?
Whew.
He was sweepy.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Hey, did you know Arnold doesn't like to dance or boogie?
What does he like to do?
He likes to get down.
I like that one a lot.
Oh, man, the mic is hot. I might have to turn it down or something. I clipped it a couple times. I didn't mean to do that. Are we extra loud?
Sounds good to me, she said.
All right, never mind.
Do you have like a little... I'm going to sharpen pencils a lot tonight, and I don't want to get pencil shavings all over your house. And I don't know if I can keep them consolidated. Do you have like a little cup or something maybe? Or a bowl?
I got an idea. I'll be back.
Sorry, I should have done this beforehand, but I just realized I'm going to start doing this.
No, you're fine.
I didn't want his floor to look like sawdust. Hi, Aiko, how was your day? Sick idea, bruh.
Boring.
Her day was boring. I asked her how her day was.
Bloody nose in the last period. That dry
air gets me too. Have you ever broken your nose, Aiko?
That desert. She's been hanging out with Hunter Biden. No, I haven't. I'm just kidding. Nobody hangs out with that guy. What am I doing?
No,
I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I don't know if you could tell.
Yeah, I've done that before. I broke my nose in
Get him at 1 a.m.
high school, and it's always been worse since then. So that's why I asked if you've broken your nose.
So I had to sleep in my chair. Yikes. I've rarely had bloody noses.
I had them occasionally as a kid, but like I said a million times to you, but ever since I broke my nose in high school, I get them regularly. They used to pick on me at my old job because I would just be standing there talking to them, and then I would hold my finger up like that, and I would like dab my nostril, and there'd be blood on my finger. And so they were like, "You're like that girl from Stranger Things."
7-Eleven.
Hey Roku, what's up, bro?
As we can see here, the migration patterns of the... Welcome to the Atlanta swimming pool.
He sounded like Tate. Atlanta swimming pool.
My butt's been wiped.
So a girl just asked me on a date. Uh-oh.
Have you seen the birth certificate? we don't know for sure. It's 2026.
Where were you at where a girl asked you on a date, Roku? Or have you been texting a girl and then she just finally was like, we should go out sometime?
See, I don't like that. I think I'm gonna pick F.
You don't give a big F?
No, I'm gonna pick F.
Oh. It's like, okay.
I like the way that feels.
She works 2 jobs trying to get a 3rd.
Oh, it's an Indian lady. I like that. She's white and native. She's also 6'3".
Let's go.
You better get like a pickup basketball team, go hustle some middle schoolers after church.
Not gonna lie, dude. I know general convention is that tall girls, people don't go for it. I don't know why. But I'll end it there because I don't want to get into this discussion. I could get...
I'll just go there. I'm going there. Sometimes the feet be weird. I'm just saying, man. Like, sometimes you're like, dang, are you like part velociraptor?
Not gonna lie. Didn't see that coming, but hey.
To be fair, like, a tall dude also has that curse. Where them hooves can just be jacked.
Yep.
up, man. You get to a certain height and you're like, woo! Everybody's laughing. They thought that was funny. And hey, listen, I'm not even trying to look like that. And I know you know what I mean. I'm not going any further than that. It's just sometimes I do be noticing when you're big, man, big dude, big girl, your feet be just yikes. My feet, I'd rarely take my shoes off, so my feet look like they belong. It's just a joke with the family. My feet look like they belong, like they've been transplanted onto my body, because I got just enough melanin to where I tan real nicely, but I never take my shoes and socks off, and so my feet are as white as the color white can possibly be, and it is hilarious looking. Hilarious looking.
The feet. I've made some food.
I've made some food.
I like it. What'd you make?
All right. Did he answer you? We're not paying attention to him?
Yep, he sure did. 2 chicken dishes and 1 salmon. The salmon one had some jerk sauce to it. I need to come over to y'all's house so I can steal y'all's food. We got nothing over here. Nothing.
You know what? I respect the hustle, but I'm not a fan of jerk seasoning. Kyle, what's your verdict?
Here's the deal. As far as spicy food altogether, I don't like overpoweringly spicy stuff.
Why
and
not?
Jerk seasoning tends to always filter towards being overpowering.
Now, I like spicy food, but I will say that at a certain point in my life, I realized, wait a minute, I can't really taste anything else. That's my problem with it.
That's exactly my beef. Is it's always like, okay, this is spicy, but what else is about it? I like it just.
Yeah.
Man, usually the spicy I like is more from seasonings than sauces because I don't like vinegar-based sauces. Just because the acidity to that makes the spiciness to where there's no flavor to it, to me.
Oh man, he's got this stuff is gonna make him. Well, this is some chemical warfare right here, dude. That stuff looks spicy, brother. Looks like eggs, kind of. What is that? That's the chicken. I mixed the jerk sauce with whiskey. One time I made cake, confetti cake, with Bud Light instead of water. That was actually great.
Confetti cake with Bud Light. Dude.
Yeah, it was actually great, dude. Instead of water, we used a can of Bud Light. It was honestly delicious. That was my first time using a cast iron skillet. Man, I tell you what, you can make some goated food in a cast iron.
Because I was talking to my mom when I was over around the holiday, and I was like, dude, I need to get a cast iron skillet. I don't have one. She's like, you need one? I've got extras. She's got like 5 of these things. So I was like, okay. And she just gave me one. So I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to use this.
What's up, brother?
John.
Why didn't I show the salmon? Oh, there was salmon? Oh, this other thing's the salmon? Is this the salmon? This is spicy salmon. Did you know that Mario does not say it's a me?
I did not.
Mario, he's saying a Japanese word which means super. It's a me, Mario.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny because an Italian you'd think would say, it's a me.
They know. They're smart. They're Japanese. The other thing, he can't even tell. Dude, that's my favorite thing about Ayako. She is, I just am confident whenever she gives you a compliment that stuff was honest and wholesome because the roasts be extra crispy. Like, there is no punches pulled, dude.
What'd she say?
Read that.
This other thing he can't even tell.
The internet lied to me. Their word for super is not that.
Dude, the internet gets people sometimes. I'm not mad about it. Happens.
It's a me.
Oh my gosh. I try and record in 4-minute intervals because that gives me, like, that's easier to upload. And then also, I get a good chunk of stuff done, which I haven't really got a good chunk of stuff done on this.
Yep, it's confirmed false. I saw that on the.
Bah, I just recorded a 12-minute video and I didn't mean to.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
What is this dude doing, dude? He is out here setting. He's trying to trap himself a female.
Who is that?
Are you making mocktails like this?
Is that a mocktail or is that alcohol?
Oh, his aunt made that.
Oh, his aunt made that in a fishbowl? What are you doing, dude? Ooh, what's on that?
Some chewed gum.
Ew, never mind.
Just kidding. Oh man, this looks like a hangover machine right here, dude. Look at all this sugar. Oh, it's fried chicken hanging over a cup. This is probably tasty. So like, this is a coffee one for sure. These things are dangerous. Whatever these like little. You ever had these things? The little.
Oh yeah.
Gosh, dude, I can eat them things until I die. Ooh. Okay. Girlfriend I had when I was 20 had a dress that looked exactly like this. Just a fun fact. She had a dress that looked just like that. I would push over an old lady for some. Dude, I love those things, man. I eat them like crazy. What's one food? Okay, I'm going to start this. What's one food you've eaten to the point to where you've gotten an upset stomach and you're still not sick of it? Me? I thought I had one and then I just bailed because I can't think of what it's called. I take it back. I told you I was going to start that and I drew a blank. Kyle, is there anything that you've eaten yourself sick on and then still love it?
Twizzlers?
Oh, God.
Ginger snaps.
Ginger snaps. Oh, I know what mine is. Fig Newtons. I've wounded myself on Fig Newtons multiple times, and it's still one of my favorite things to eat. Werther's Original. I have given myself diarrhea from eating too many Werther's Originals more than once, and I still love them. TMI. She's eating ginger snaps right now. And fruit snacks and chicken. Curry. I've been close, bro. Cannelloni. I love cannelloni. I've made myself quite sick off of cannelloni, not because it was spoiled, because I ate probably 3 adult-sized servings of it one time when I made it. You ever go to that Italian store in the downtown portion of our city?
Yeah.
Dude, you ever buy any of their pre-made, like, stuff like cannelloni or anything like that, and then go home and bake it? It's so good, man. Their ravioli is incredible, too. I'm a ravioli freak. It's got to be good ravioli, though. Cheap ravioli is not my thing, dude. I'm not talking about that Chef Boyardee stuff.
Dude,
I'm
there's a
talking
restaurant
about
around us that does
ravioli.
burnt-in toasted raviolis.
Oh, I have
That
a
is probably the greatest thing I've ever eaten.
snack drawer at work full of fruit snacks right now. I respect it. One time, a girl I used to hang out with, for some reason, and she is not the kind of person that you would think this is before I say this, loved KFC. And I would take her there occasionally because I was the one that had a car. And I learned that they have one flavor of fruit roll-up.
Wait.
And I don't think that it's hard to guess what flavor that is. Roku, what flavor of fruit roll-up do you think KFC carries? I bet he guesses immediately.
Oh, Lord.
Chicken? No, it's not a chicken-flavored fruit roll-up.
Amazing guess, Rocco.
Ayako, what would you guess? KFC has one flavor or had one flavor of fruit roll-up. What would you guess it was? If you kids don't get this, I may not tell you because I don't feel like poisoning your minds. Sorry, I said kids. I don't like that. I know you're young, but... I was thinking the same thing. Watermelon. There, I said it.
There you go.
Yeah. Yep. Watermelon. That was the girl, her dad was a tree trimmer, and he saved a nest of squirrels, and 2 of them survived, and so they had 2 pet squirrels. And when I would go over there, as soon as I walk in the door, dude, assaulted by squirrels, they would run up your body, like, quicker than your brain could comprehend, and that thing would be right in your face, man, right up your shirt, right in your face, like smelling you, and it would run down you before you even realize it, and you're like, what the heck just happened? And then I was sitting on the couch, and that thing would just run across the back of my neck the whole time I was sitting on their couch. It was funny. The music's fitting for this squirrel story. Just making some atmospheric music. I was doing this the other day to de-stress. I've been trying to focus on, as cliche and corny as it sounds, like a little bit of meditation type stuff. I've been inspired to. I've been reading and chat GPTing and digesting some content that made me think about how important that is. It's the people are retarded guy.
Oh, yeah.
He talks a lot about it, actually. Man, I can't lie to you, man. His content, he's dead now, but his content is actually pretty solid. It's actually pretty solid. He's got some wisdom. It kind of gets weird sometimes, but
Sometimes wisdom's weird.
what now? 5 people are in here? You're getting popular? There's probably bots. What, didn't you go on a whole rant for me saying cringy and you just said corny? Huh? I don't remember that.
John, did you go on a whole rant about her saying cringy?
Did I?
I don't think so. I don't remember it. Unless it was on her stream.
I'm old. Quit gaslighting me. Did I, about you saying cringy? Oh, last time, okay, yeah. I remember last time I was just trying to say, well, that was more about gassing you up, not letting you worry about yourself being cringy.
Boy, did you misread that, Ayako.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. I
Yeah.
just wanted to be obnoxious here.
I remember now. Yeah, I just didn't want you trying to, don't worry about being cringy, man. But I get it. I'm corny. Okay. All right. Corny. I'm not corny then. More like corny. Oh, they don't know what I'm doing, so that really sounded cringy.
They might. I was just saying, like I said, that stuff's coming back, man.
Like I was saying.
Like I said. Said it before. I'll say it again.
Hey, boo-boo. Grab the picnic baskets and let's scram. What is this? See, I told you it was a bot. Best viewers on his day. Trying to convince my best friend to buy me donuts. So, for over 2 years straight, I have purchased donuts and eaten them every weekend. Every weekend, I made a New Year's resolution 2 years ago, and I've still stuck to it. I have purchased donuts every weekend and enjoyed them. We have...
You used to inform me of it like every week, but I haven't gotten an update on that in a while. I was low-key the other day wondering if you were on that street still.
Ginger snaps. I got a picture of ginger snaps in here. They look soft-baked. Are they soft? Because I would decimate those. I'm a sucker for soft cookies. My dad got me donuts today. Nice. Are these soft ginger snaps? I punish. Not soft, okay. I punish soft cookies. Hold on, I hear movement upstairs. I need to go check.
I'm dreaming of a white. I don't know why I did that, guys. Sorry.
That's amazing. There's a Taurus 9mm. We got ourselves a Remington 870 short barrel, and there's an AK-47 laying over there. There's a sword hidden somewhere near here, too. Oh, man.
What was that about?
Indigestion or something. Snowing hard where he's at. It's just, we're getting another cold front popping through here, I think. Yeah. Feels like it's 13 out.
Out where he is or where we
No,
are?
we are. It's going to be 13
It was
soon.
windy was the problem when I was
Yeah,
out.
it was like 40-mile-an-hour winds, they're saying tonight.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Yeah, doesn't snow there. That happens. We've had a really weird winter. Last winter was crazy. Remember it snowed super hard, like almost a foot, and then it snowed another 3 inches or so on top of it? Something crazy like that?
Yeah.
Was that last year or the year before?
It might have been 2 years ago.
That was crazy. We had snow for over a month and like a good amount of snow sitting on the ground. We played in it so much in the backyard that it was like got to the point to where it wasn't fun anymore because there was too many ruts in the snow, and they had kept freezing and hardening, and then eventually it was just too uncomfortable out there. I think this is cool. I'm gonna let this run for a second. Hear what it sounds like. Winter weather advisory. We've had an extraordinarily mild winter here. Other than the snow, what was that?
Did I tell you about that?
Tell me about what?
About what they forecasted for our winter?
No.
So there's this guy on like TikTok and Instagram, and he does like nationwide seasonal forecasting, where he'll tell you about kind of what's going to happen generally over the course of the week, not really like specifically. And he was like, this is the forecast for the winter. He gave it all the way back in like August or September. He said the way that La Nina is cutting the United States right now, which because that's what pulls down air from like the Bering Strait, and usually it makes the entire United States pretty cold all winter. Well, it didn't come down as far this year, so it's cutting right through the middle of the country, meaning that the northern states are going to have colder, more precipitous winter, and the southern United States are actually going to have a warmer, drier winter. And the United States, like us, that are in smack dab in the middle, are going to have a very erratic winter.
Nice.
So it's kind of like was in plans. I've got winter weather advisory.
My first job was setting up Christmas trees outside to sell to people.
That's some good John lore right there.
And it was intense because it was cold and we never really were allowed to go in the shop. We were always outside. And my hands froze inside my gloves one shift. And when I came home, I don't know, I guess it just got numb and I couldn't notice them. And so when I got home, I had to run my gloves in the sink to get them off my hands. They dropped a 16-foot tall Christmas tree on me one time.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that hurt. That was something that happened. There was a little black market activity with that. There's a lot of really cool trees that some of these places get that don't see the market because that guy takes them or they give them to their friends and stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so you miss out on some pretty epic trees, man. I saw some pretty nice Christmas trees that never made it. Okay, it wasn't 16 foot. I think it was a 12 footer. I should have thought about this. That looks way too big. It was a 12 footer. That looks about right. Yeah, it was a 12 footer. That's still really tall.
I'm gonna say like we're kind of splitting hairs there once they drop that on you.
It didn't feel good.
Yeah.
And then the guy that owned the shop got in some legal trouble for being a old creeper. That's what I'll say.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I should have guessed because he said some pretty unusually creepy things to me about the female coworker that worked on the inside. I didn't think nothing of it. But looking back, I was like, oh man, that guy was, he was a creep. He was real adamant about me, hey man, you should try to date her. And I'm like, how about you leave me alone?
How about you leave me alone? Yeah.
Guy, what do you...
Dude, I always hated, that was like, that happened a couple times where like older guys be like, why are you dating that girl? And to me, I'm just like, dude, why are you being creepy? Like,
Exactly.
what you're telling me in this moment is not what you think you're telling me. I hated that.
1,000%. I understand what's going on now. When I'm
Right.
older, and it's very uncool. Man, I'm kind of brain dead because I've just been so busy at work, man. A lot of big boy stuff going on, man. A lot of big boy stuff going on. It's not your pants are on fire stuff, so that's good at least.
Yeah.
It's not crisis, but drumming up work, going over insurance, switching banks, finishing out the buyout process, setting up the new financial system while trying to run a business. So we're learning a new system as we need to continue to run the business, which is never fun.
No. Can't imagine.
Lame adult stuff. It's intense. It can get intense sometimes. It's pretty weird, man, when you're, in a higher up position. It's a surreal feeling when decisions that you make and help implement certain things is like, it's like kind of make or break about the way the company functions. It's there's some I understand, because we had a conversation like this recently, Kyle, where it's like you like fitting in, like feeling like your decisions matter and stuff, and I get that, but also there's
It is
some
a whole
beauty.
nother
There's some
level of
beauty to
stress,
being a clock puncher.
Yeah, that's why I'm not
You know what
trying
I mean?
to change that reality, but it does make you feel weird.
Yeah, it's weird when you have to lay guys off and fire them too. I've only been in that position in a really intense mode once, thankfully, but being the guy that has to tell 3 guys they don't have a job anymore is not cool. That's a weird feeling. Not a cool feeling. Fired 4 people in a week. Yeah, man, sometimes that's rough. I don't like letting go of guys you don't have to. It really stinks when you got to let them go near the holidays. Oh yeah, I'd be thinking, I'm tired is what it is. But not like, body's not tired. I haven't lifted weights yet this week. But my mind is tired. I've just been nonstop at work. Just nonstop. What is that, the stat? They said you're lucky if you get 6 hours of productivity out of a guy. Like,
Yeah,
that's
something like
considered
that.
a highly productive employee.
Yeah, because it's like technically, if you are doing something, there's only so much your brain can typically handle in one sleep session. Like, the average person has like a cap.
They make fun of me for taking a nap every day at work, but I swear to you, dude.
My
That's the way to
elderly counterpart also does that.
Yeah, I scarf my lunch down in like 3 minutes and then sleep the rest of my break. My elderly counterpart. Thanks for that. No,
I'm just letting you know.
Wait a minute. So if it's... I feel like this is music that would be in Sky.
In the sky?
In Sky, that game that Ayako likes. I've been meaning it. I need to get back on that because I was kind of invested in what was going on there. We got all up real tall in like the star things kind of, and then like some storm was going on, and then we kind of left it on that cliffhanger because the next part was going to take like an hour, and I didn't have the time to mess with it. It's odd. I think what the game is trying to convey is that you play little kid spirits basically, and you're awakening like the elders. And I think the metaphor there is like the youth is bringing the life back to the shut down, forgotten memories and stuff. I think that's the kind of the subtle messaging there. Oh, there's more lore. Okay. It's pretty cool. Kind of neat. I'm just a video game connoisseur. I wish I had more time to play games, but I'm not really the type to... If I really said I had a type of game, I'm a sucker for a good racing game. I love racing games, and then first-person shooters. Depending on my mood, one is my favorite over the other. My favorite racing game is probably Dirt Rally.
Is that the one you try to make me play on like insane hard mode where?
No, it's the whole game's insane hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There was some. That was to say that when I sat down and tried to play that, if I can get a sentence out, I love mechanic.
He does mechanic simulator and he's a mechanic.
It's so funny.
I just saw an article that said Ford can't find mechanics for positions that are like $150,000.
I saw.
I'm like, dude, I'll be a mechanic now. Dude.
Have you seen the lighthouse job that's like $2 million a year that they're having a hard time filling?
I'll take that.
Dude, Google it.
I almost...
it's the most dangerous job in the world.
Oh, okay. I almost joined ICE. They got a $50,000 sign-on bonus.
I saw that... I don't know. I probably shouldn't talk about that. Never mind.
Abort mission.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We need to go to A. This needs to be A. Is this A? See, and I come with a car, so... What's everyone's biggest fear? Spiders. Yeah, let's classify this here. Like, what do you mean by fear? Like, fear of, like, something happening in life? Fear of, like, a critter, like a spider? Fear of, like a situation? Heights? Taxes? I don't know. What are we talking about? I wouldn't say I'm afraid of centipedes, but my great googly moogly do them things give me the heebie-jeebies. What do you got 100 legs for, guy?
What are you
Like-
doing with all them, dude?
Yeah.
Nobody needs that. Get
Nobody-
out of here.
Nobody needs that. I'll be honest with you, I've lived through a lot of people's biggest fears. It's hard for me to really pinpoint one.
The same. Being completely honest, my biggest fear that I kind of got over for a pretty long time, I don't really think I have it anymore, even though it's kind of still there, if that makes sense, is like extreme height.
Context. There's a context there. Like if I'm in a, like, for some reason, if I'm in a helicopter and there's no door, which I've been in before flying a helicopter, there's no problem here with me in this. If I'm in a place where there's not any kind of like a seat belt or a guardrail or something like that, yeah, you might get me a little bit squirrely on that height situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't deal with no pet centipede stuff, man. I don't want the thing. I'm killing it.
I'm killing it.
I don't know, man. It's a good question. Biggest fear. I got it. I think I know what it is. It's if I let the songs in me die with me. And I'm not talking about the music only. I'm just talking about the pull that I feel, the things that I feel led to say, the things that I feel led to do. If I let that die in me, I think that's that disappointment. Kind of don't want that to happen. I think I have to classify that as a fear.
A man ambushed a Greenville police officer.
And we do want to warn you, the video may be disturbing to some.
What are you
It all
doing?
began when authorities say David Lane arrived at the Greenville County Law Enforcement Center early Sunday morning. You see it right there on the side of your screen. The gunshots ring out. Multiple rounds
You're just
fired
watching
at
a
the
dude get
officer's
shot
vehicle.
on
Sled says
stream?
incendiary
Yeah, I'm not gonna put
ammunition
that on the stream,
appears
but
to have been
here,
used
look,
in
you
this
need to look
incident.
at
When
it.
authorities say David Lane arrived at the Greenville County Law Enforcement Center
Greenville?
early Sunday morning. You see it right
Oh,
there
I saw that
on the side of
video.
your screen.
Dang,
The
yeah, I don't know if I'm
gunshots
going to put that on the stream, but that's wild, dude.
ring. It shouldn't appear.
Why do they always undermine videos with that? Dun, 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 dun?
That's wild, bruh. Bet he didn't even know he had tracer rounds.
No, I didn't.
See, I've had guns drawn on me 2 or 3 times, I think. 2 for sure. Trying to think if there was a 3rd time. Two for sure. The time I got arrested with a handgun on me was definitely one of the times that the guns got drawn. Sometimes I wonder how you're alive. Oh. I know it kind of sounds made up sometimes, but man, I'm telling you guys the truth. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't like some action movie stuff. It's an idiot, got caught with a gun, and the cops figured it out and freeze, put your hands up. I got ambushed by him. Then the other times when we try to run from the cops, and then I got guns drawn on me then.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And I was in a situation with guys with a lot of illegal drugs and illegal handguns. And I can't remember if a gun got pointed at me then, but there was definitely not cool things happening with people holding guns. I'll say that much. That was the one of the last times I put myself in a situation like that, because I was like, you know what?
That wasn't cool.
Probably isn't something I need to keep doing. My mom had no idea. My parents had no idea. There's some things that I did when I came home and would just like nonchalantly be eating dinner with them. They had no idea what the heck their teenage son just did today. Because I mean, my 16, dude, I was out there. Why I say by the time your kid starts driving a car, that's it, man. You better hope their head's screwed on straight, because that's the beginning of the end, especially if it's a little boy. A little girl I would trust a lot more. Little boy's gonna be up to no good. Really, what would have killed me was the way I drove my car. That's what would sent me to the pearly gates more than anything, because I did that frequently and very recklessly. All my friends are here. Quick, say something.
Something! He probably shut the stream off right when I did that. Like,
I'm trying to think of the stupidest thing I've done now that somebody's looking. It was probably the most dangerous. Was that the stool you're on?
Yes, it was the stool.
Well, I didn't sound like flatulence.
I know, it really was the stool though. But it's just funny. It was a good opportunity to make a silly joke like that.
What? What's do what?
Huh?
He said do what?
Do homework.
Uh,
Bro, imagine having friends. Hell yeah, Ayako. Do homework. She said no. They got her.
just making soundscapes. That's why we're in Star Trek mode here.
Like it. I am a fan.
Bro, my voice was shot after doing all that singing that last week. For like a day.
Jeff picked me up Monday, and he had lost his voice from screaming so hard at that basketball tournament when that redheaded kid scored.
Amazing.
I was like, that's perfect.
Procrastination. Wore out from not doing anything. That's real though. That's how you get stuck in a depressive rut. You can get worn out from not being productive in a weird way.
Yep, I'll be doing that sometimes. You know what this low-key reminds me of?
What?
Is whenever you're on a planet in Starfield that's like uninhabited, so there's not really a lot of animal noise or anything like this. They play stuff like this when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
You're right, they do. That's what made me shut the game off.
I actually liked that game. It was just one of those deals that once I did the stuff that was like the main stuff, I wanted there to be way more to it, and there wasn't as much as they
I felt like there was less content than Fallout.
Yeah. Which they're announcing, I guess they're doing some big stuff with Fallout.
There's a guy doing a retro Doom version of Fallout. It looks pretty cool, to be honest with you.
What is a game that you've all fully completed? I've completed so many games fully. Now, are you trying to ask, like, I got some achievement in this game that was 100% completion, or are you just saying, like, played the whole story and side missions in my own sort of way?
I think the only game I've ever nerded out on, because I was very young when it came out and I had enough time to actually do that, was GoldenEye on N64. So I was pretty young when that came out, and I literally did everything possible.
Not achievement wise, like the story. So I just finished all the main story and DLC for The Witcher 3. Well, no, I take that back. I still have to finish the last little bit of Blood and Wine. That's what I'm doing currently. So I'm almost all the way through The Witcher 3. Prior to that, I completed Red Dead Redemption 2, and then I just played that game forever. Titanfall 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. Skyrim, I did this too. I played all that I could of Destiny. I played all the Halos. Well, I take that back. I played all the Halo main trilogy, Halo ODST, and Halo Reach. I think I played most of Halo 5 or Halo 4, and then I was just like, I'm not into this.
Most recently, I completed Baldur's Gate 3. It took over 100 hours. I still rave about that game so much. The game's just incredible. I don't understand how they could have it balanced to give you that much freedom and yeah, I don't know. It's been a long time since it scratched an old school itch. See, I'm so old that the games that I grew up playing, you could ruin your game.
Yeah.
Like you could do something with your free will and it wouldn't warn you. And you wouldn't even notice sometimes until very late in the game. You're like, oh, wow. I ruined my game.
Yeah, that was a feature.
I can't progress anymore.
That was a feature of computers because...
Yes, it was, because I was a computer
as a console guy, I didn't have very many games that gave me autonomy as a player to change the story. And so the first time I experienced a game like that, I was like, bro!
What is he saying here? He said, I completed Titanfall 2. I've heard good things.
Dude, Titanfall 2, that's probably one of my favorite stories of the modern era, I guess.
I've heard good things. I've heard real good things about that. watching? What did you do?
What are you talking about?
What in the world? That was odd. I've never had this YouTube automatically start a video.
Oh, that is weird. Dude, was it a short?
No.
Okay,
I
never
don't know
mind.
what
Because
it was. It looked like an ad for some like insurance company stuff
okay.
or something.
I was literally going to say that earlier when I was eating dinner, I pulled up a YouTube video and it had started something. I was like, what? But it was a short. It wasn't a video, so never mind. Oh, sorry, I didn't mute myself for that. Do y'all have favorite numbers? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I got really locked in there for a second. Do y'all have favorite numbers? Thank you, Aiko. It's blessed me.
Eight. 8 is my favorite number. I think it looks cool.
I had a number in sports. Bro read the question but didn't answer it. Okay. I had numbers in sports. The sad truth. Guys, I'm so sorry that I am a disappointment. I'm doing my best. Writing the number 8's fun. This is true. Did you write this?
Not the music.
Because it low-key sounds like a August Burns Red instrumental.
No, I didn't write the music. Just some random music I found, but I got a case of the Shreddies.
Shreddies? Five Nights at Shreddies?
Call me Shreddy Krueger, baby.
Anyways, Aiko, the number that I used all throughout baseball when I got to pick my favorite number, or when I got to pick my jersey number, I used 23. And then when I started playing basketball, they had 23 available, so I picked that number. What does that combination of emojis mean? I'm old and I don't speak Gen Z hieroglyphics. Nodding. Oh my gosh, John, look at what she did.
Hold on a second.
Genius. Genius work, Ayako. Roku's is 33, Ayako's is 9, John's is 8, mine's 23 technically. So I don't know if I would call it my favorite number, but it probably is my favorite number if I'm playing by the rules. Bro's learning a whole new language. Indeed he is. And he is mean. It's a 9-year-old. You can't understand emojis anymore. Okay, do you see what she did? Do you see what she did there? Would that make sense to you? Which, now that you know it...
I would have to stare at it for a minute. I'd have to stare at it for a minute.
To be fair, they have created an emoji that does what she just did. It's a head that has... Its head's like up a little bit and has the motion lines of nodding. Not saying that yours is not creative. And I actually kind of like yours better. But I'm not good at interpreting emojis. Especially that weird little face that you make that has the eyes with the lips in the middle. I don't like that. That one scares me. That's the emoji you just used? I don't know what it looks like on the screen though. On the screen it is a smiley face, a plain smiley face, and next to it is the box with an up and down arrow. And then another smiley face, and next to it is a box with an up and down arrow. That's what it looks like. Hello, John says the same thing. About what? Oh, the little face with the lips in the middle? Yeah, that was weird, man.
It's a little shop of horrors. That's what it reminds me of. Every time I see it. Emotional. I don't want a B minor.
All right. I think I'm done with this. I love this emoji. So I feel like a lot of the time it's the perfect emoji, she said. Here we go. Aiko got her biggest fear out there. I'm gonna read it. My biggest fear is probably the fear of being nothing, like not being able to think, do anything, remember, or restart your life. It would be like sleeping and not remembering a dream, except you don't ever wake up. To be honest, it's too hard for me to understand. My dad gave me the idea a year ago, and I started crying when I thought about it for too long. Thinking is a blessing and a curse. Yeah, that would be scary.
So it's basically being brain dead, but still alive. Where every day you had to start over. The only thing I don't like about this guy is backtracks. He's very talented, but He put so many breaks in it that you can't build
Really
any,
do anything,
you
yeah.
can't build any I can't build any momentum.
Yeah. But you can't ever start over. You just don't exist. Makes me squirm. I like being able to move around, I think. Yeah. I'm looking at food. Where should I order from? Roku is hungry.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, Aiko's having like a really deep discussion with us. And Roku
And I'm just shredding mindlessly. There's no musical anything happening over here. I'm just like, hey, check this out. I can play 240 BPM. You ready? Let's not make music.
Roku, you're gonna make someone deliver you food in a winter weather advisory. I love it. I do the same thing. Aiko, you talking about like I heard the story a while ago of a girl that like was paralyzed and she couldn't do anything. She was like trapped in her own body, essentially. Can you repeat that? What are you hungry for, Roku?
See how this demystify the fast playing. A lot of people think you gotta move your fingers really fast. It's this hand that does everything. You gotta think in where you want your down. What am I trying to say? Where your accents are too. That's important. Woo, buddy. I spent way too much of my life doing this. I love it. If I could shred. You little shreddies. Why is that distorted? Well, that's odd. I wonder why that's so distorted. Oh my lord.
Well, that's different. If you're trapped inside your body, you're still alive. I didn't hear. Talk about being dead and being nothing. One more time. Also, just so you know how cooked we are in the future, over half of my English class asked what a printing press was. To be fair, we don't use those anymore. Well, we do, but... Still important? No. Yeah, you're right. Aiko and Roku. If you could exist in any time period for only 3 days, so you don't have to worry about surviving. Well, maybe you do, but like not like one of those you gotta forge and like build shelter and stuff. If you could exist in any time period of human history for 3 days, what time period would you pick? It was a weird question, but it just popped into my brain. Edo period Japan or Renaissance Europe. 90s Japan? Alright. 90s Japan and Edo period Japan are very far from each other, but both in Japan. So Roku likes modern Japanese culture the best, and Aiko likes ancient Japanese culture the best.
No, thank you. I would exist right now.
Well, this is the caveat to what I said. You only have to be there for 3 days, so it's almost like a tourist trip. You could go see and actually experience what it was like in this place for just 3 days, and then you get to come home.
You have to pick exactly where you go?
Exactly where you go. That's the rules to the thing I just made up.
Do you get to pick who you interact with, or is it just kind of random chance? You just go there?
I mean, you would have to seek them out and stuff, but I would be okay even if you said I would go hang out with this person in this time period.
I'd like to go try to find Socrates or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know? Go kick it with him, have some wine, have some Henny.
Be like, this
up,
is
big
called a
dog?
margarita.
Yeah. This is a Slim Jim. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Go try to hang out with good old Socrates or somebody, Socrates.
Well, good old Socrates.
And it hurts to...
Oh, Roku likes the cars from that era. Ayako said she would die in those 3 days.
Yeah.
Why would you die in that? Like, you would die intentionally so that you got to go out as existing in that time period? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying, like, Edo period of Japan was that volatile that you wouldn't last 3 days?
Man, I wonder why the mic keeps clipping.
Is it clipping on me?
Yeah, it's been clipping more than normal.
That's weird.
Weird. You got that big, giant Darrell voice.
I'm sorry. It just be like that, you know?
Did my yodeling come back? Nope, my yodeling's gone.
I would die those 3 days. Roku said, yeah, the moldy rice. And she said, no, I would definitely be killed by someone or I'd eat something bad. So she said, no, Roku was wrong. It's not the moldy rice. And then with the second half of her sentence, she kind of agreed with him. I don't know why it didn't register to me what you were doing over there until like 5 seconds into you doing
Some
it.
windmills, the yodeling, no one's ever seen that, man. That was brand new human activity.
Glad I got to experience. We all got to experience. I'm cackling.
Who's cackling?
Ayako.
Dude, this goes hard, man. I can feel it in my...
Dude, this is like I love those whenever they play, dude, who? It's Kendrick, you know, when he does that like thing like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, who put this song on? It's like me in the back. This is that song.
I like yodeling. I listen to this unironically.
Dude, that looks so much better than the one I did. It's one of those deals too. It's like I messed it up, and I was like, well, it's already messed up. Let me try and fix it on the like one because that never works. But if something's already messed up, you might as well take the 1% chance, you know. So I did, and I just made it worse. And this one looks so bad. This one looks good though. This actually, I will say. The only thing that I got that was difficult was exactly how pursed her lips are. You can tell. What is this?
Western Superman. This one goes too, man. Caught me off guard. And then back to chill music. I really listen to just about anything. I really do. Music is music to me. I love it. I love all of it. Oh yeah, let me go see how many copyright strikes we got since last time.
Dude, this is gonna be exciting. I can't wait. Over under 8.
Oh, dude, I bet we got 15. What?
None?
So we didn't get hit for the last stream at all.
Let's go.
But let me tell you something. I think this playlist...
Tell you some. Crazy luck. Roku. Say hi.
We got Shrek last time I played volumes and nothing happened this time.
Interesting.
Weird.
Feel like we lost Roku.
We probably did.
He always just dips randomly. I feel like that's how I'm just like, hey man, Roku, say something.
Yeah, this playlist
He
is
just
not
never will.
royalty free. Wow. Be that way. So this is pretty cool.
Whoa, Roku! I was just looking at food. Deltaco? What's Deltaco? What time is it?
9.
Well, I finished this drawing, so I might just sit and be a bum the rest of the time and hang out with you.
That's fine. Move the stuff and bring your chair up there. Is the AK-47 laying in your chair?
No, that's laying in the other chair.
Del Taco is what he's looking at.
Del Taco.
Look at this dude.
You're the best, Roku.
You're the best.
Around.
Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best. We'll talk about some cool stuff then. Around.
Oh yeah.
Nothing gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
What the fuck? My goodness, I don't know about that either. So,
My dad always sang that, mainly to boast about himself as a joke. That's awesome.
amazing. It's from the Karate Kid. When you do your attachment style quiz, you do your Enneagram, and then you pair it with your Myers-Briggs. Put in all three of those and ask ChatGPT about that, and it will give you an even more thorough deep dive on your personality.
What we did my Enneagram last week, and I totally forgot what mine was.
I don't remember what your Enneagram was.
It was the
I'm not
same as you
trying
with a
to-
different wing.
I don't think it was a 1, was it?
It was a 1, but it was a wing something else.
I don't remember.
Or are you
I'm a 1 wing 5.
Maybe I was wing 2. I feel like that sounds right.
Somebody was wing 2. I don't know if it was you or Ayako.
Heiko, do you remember?
No, she doesn't remember anything. Makes fun of us for not remembering anything. She doesn't remember this.
Nuh-uh.
See? See? You cringy. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
Like I've told you though, every single time without fail, when I take Enneagram tests, I get something different.
So that's why I like to doing it through GTP.
I have a question, and this is just something that's been at the back of my head, and I don't ever like being this guy. You always say GTP. Are you saying that on purpose?
No.
Okay. I didn't know.
No.
I was curious after a bit. 'Cause
I
you
do it
always
all the
say
time.
GTP.
I do it all the time. GPT.
Uh-oh.
What?
Roku's one of those guys. He's got the Snap-on truck coming after him.
Oh, really?
So when I worked at the junkyard in high school, it was so funny because the Snap-on guy would come park out there, and there was always like 2 guys that would be like, "Oh man, I know I told you last week that I had whatever," and he would like try and repo tools from them and stuff like that, and then one guy got mad and threw something at his truck because he parked in front of his bay and he couldn't get any cars in or out. That was a funny day. That's something I like about like low key, I don't know, man. Like blue collar jobs like that, guys could crash out within reason and there was no real ramification to it. It's just like, remember the time that he blew up on the Snap-on guy? And then everybody's like, yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But he still works here. You know, it's not like, but if I did that in an office job, I would have to not only listen to like 4 days worth of HR insults, they would then fire me.
One day,
Yeah.
I got off the phone with our insurance company about how our work comp insurance rate got reduced because we had been injury free for so long. And one of my coworkers, I'm on the phone, he walks through the office with a quarter stick of dynamite, and he goes outside and puts it in a Connex box we have across the street. Dude, I have never heard a sound like that I'll never, shong, like that sound. Dude, the cops came and everything. One time we also blew up a refrigerator, and the
so
door
cool.
went so high in the sky that we couldn't see it, and then all of a sudden it went, wow, landed in the parking lot. It was amazing. We get the cops called on us for blowing stuff up. So I put in my.
Oh, he said the Snap-on truck guy gave me his number and told me to text him.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Is he trying to get you a job as a salesman?
So it said my INTJ, my secure attachment style, and my Enneagram. It said that it lines up so well that it's very coherent. They reinforce each other, and there's no contradictions present. I thought that was cool. I don't even want to read this out loud. This attacked me.
Oh, that's one.
All right, it says this one sentence synthesized who I am. You're a principled system builder, independent, emotionally stable, quietly intense, driven to improve the world by understanding it deeply and doing things correctly. All right, hold on. Let's see this. Kind of doled out music. I'll turn it on because I don't really care about getting copyright dings. You gotta watch chat for me. I'm not looking at it at all.
That's funny. So I put in. Oh, sorry. Sadly, no. I blew up water bottles with dry ice. He wants me to message him about the tool code and he will get me then. Ugh. Every time I go to sixth period, there are these girls who are like, Happy Wednesday, or any other day. And they try to give people a high five. And they always go up really close to me and I'm like on the wall trying to ignore them. I wonder what they think about me sometimes. I was really thinking about it today.
I learned a new word, and I didn't commit it enough to memory because it got consumed by busy work. But that just made me think about it. I almost sent it to you, and I should have, so that I could remember to tell her. There's a word for what you guys like to do when you look at somebody and try to guess what they're.
Oh, like in traffic and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, not specifically.
No. I didn't mean like specifically that instance, but like I was remembering the conversation.
Yeah, there's a word for that. Actually, it's not like so obscure that they didn't come up with a word for it.
What's funny is I know it's not obscure because I've talked to other people that do the same thing. Or like
I wonder how this person ties their shoes in the morning.
I don't often do that, but I will be sitting there sometimes like I do it a lot with like if I'm out with my brother or something, like I'll be like, what do you think that guy's thinking over there? Like, look at him. And then like just people watch. We used to do that at Big Frog all the time. Ayako, why do you think those girls do that? Come in with that high energy and say happy day, whatever day it is, and then try and high five people. What do you think they do that for? What is the best fast food place? Oh, I'm gonna say Taco Bell, dude. I can't have anything from Taco Bell right now because of my dietary restrictions, which is sad. I don't know. I need them to leave me alone.
Wait a minute.
They
There's
get
a lot
way
going
too
on there.
close
What
to
was
me.
going on with Taco Bell?
I'm tracking two different conversations. Roku wants to know what the best fast food place is. And Ayako still, we're talking back and forth about the girls in her sixth period that are too high energy.
I haven't had fast food on purpose in a long time. I got to think about that. White Castle, maybe?
Ugh. White Castle was really good when I was in high school. And then when I got just on the other side of college, I ate it and I got sick to my stomach and I can't do it anymore. Extroverts are too weird sometimes. Sorry. Speaking of extroverts, I just fed that to ChatGPT and I said, hey, whenever I take personality tests, I get ENFP, secure attachment style, and I got the 1 Enneagram. Do those track or should I relook into any of those? And it was like the ENFP and secure attachment style makes perfect sense. It's like you might want to look into the 1 Enneagram thing though again. I'm telling you, every time I take.
So what's interesting about that, I'm going to abandon ship on this, what I'm doing here.
What are you doing?
I was trying to get it to analyze something about my emotional intelligence.
Guys thinking over there, like, look at it.
Because a couple weeks ago, if it was not last week, you said that
Ayako just sent me on Discord. a diagram of how she gets around these people, by the way. So they come in. They're going to come in from the left there, and then she hits the wall and goes around because she don't want to high-five that nonsense. And then she's out.
John Madden stuff right there.
Now you're going to see the weird girl come over here to the left. She's going to run around right at her. Extroverts are too weird. I will say, as an extrovert, I differentiate certain people. So, like, office culture is weird. I'm getting used to being a part of office culture in a big corporate setting. I used to be a part of it in, like, a small sort of church, but now being a big corporate one, there are a lot of people that have this really weird NPC brightness to them, and it freaks me out. But there are some people that when they do stuff like that, like those happy Tuesday, and stuff like that, they're just trying to have an interaction to get by. Like it's just autopilot essentially. But there are some people that are genuinely like sitting there and actively like, man, today's a bummer, but I want to be positive and I want to radiate positive energy so that everybody else can get through this day with me and we can all, like, I don't want to bring anybody down. And so they try and inject positivity. Not saying that that also isn't too much sometimes, because it is. But, yeah, they do it every day too. Yeah, that's a lot, but.
All right, so I had GPT. I said, ask me a random question, dealer's choice. It asked me if you could instantly become an expert in one completely unrelated skill. What would you choose and why? Not useful for work or daily life. I know what mine is. What is yours, Kyle?
What? Sorry, say that all again.
I had GPT ask me just a random question. Just I said dealer's choice. It said if you could instantly become an expert in one completely unrelated skill, it's not useful for work or life, what would you choose and why?
Dude. Oh. I don't know why this is exciting me so much. And I'm like, leave me alone. I don't want to be hugging the wall and avoiding eye contact with them. Show me a true level of awkwardness. No, that's fair. I feel like if they're pressuring you and you show that you don't want that, people should respect that. No one should forcing, even if you think it's positive, even if they have pure intentions and they're just trying to help you have a little spark of positivity in your day. If you're not about it, I would stop. I get that it's annoying. I'm on the same page with you. I don't know. I feel like for some reason my mind just jumped into like plant knowledge and making like concoctions and stuff like that, but maybe that's because I'm playing too much Witcher right now.
Alchemy? Yeah. What's chat's thing here? What did Ayako pick? If you just had a random useless thing you could instantly become an expert in. Same thing with you, Roku. Mine, I picked being able to count cards. It said, would you want to do this to bankrupt people or just, I said, pure chaotic good intentions.
That would be funny.
Just to ruin everybody's card game experience. Art, no. You can't pick something that is directly related to what you do or want to do. Yeah. It's got to be like just something weird, like being able to tie your shoe with one hand. Just something weird, like, yeah. Yeah, that's what it said. It can't be work related or like passion related. Like it's got to be completely disconnected. What did he say? Like reading people. Okay, he wants to be really good at like body language or.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
That is cool. I watched a whole video once on how to read micro expressions. It'll change the way you interact with people. Micro expression reading is really hard, but it's cool. There's a guy that did like a short interview where he talked about reading personality traits through someone's handwriting, like handwriting analysis. That's so crazy to me. I want to know everything about architecture. Dude, that's a good one too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're just wasting so much water for no reason.
Yeah.
If you could delete one minor inconvenience from existence forever, it can't change the world. It's just something very minor and annoying to you. What would it be?
Can it be deleting an inconvenience that I cause myself?
I don't see why not.
I would delete having to remember to take the trash out every Monday night because of
You
how
just
many...
always want to forget?
No, I don't want to forget. I want to delete forgetting. I always want to remember. Kidding. I always want to remember to take the trash out. I'll delete the inconvenience of forgetting that minor thing. I'll always remember to take the trash out. That's the one that always gets me. I'll leave for work. It used to be where I'd be in bed and I would wake up and I would hear the trash truck leaving, and I was like, now it's with this new job, I'll be at work and it'll be like 9 and I'll be like, dadgummit.
Yeah.
I literally walked right past it. Dude, I peaked really bad when I did that. The whole bar was like pink.
Yeah, that's when it clips. I don't know
What's it clipping mean?
it's too loud.
What does clip mean?
What does clip mean? I'm trying to decide what deleting my minor inconvenience would be. I want my car to always be warmed up. It said that's God tier. I just want to not have to let my car warm up. Just get in it.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Crash Nation? I don't know.
Yeah, like something minor, like your egg rolls are always the perfect temperature, or what did I saw a thing that made me think of you and Ayako, actually. It said, I don't put things off to the last minute. How did the guy word it? He looked like a Shaolin monk guy, but I think that's kind of his online persona to be a part of his joke. But the way he worded this, I'm going to butcher it. He's like, I procrastinate because I need the divine inspiration of panic.
That's phenomenal. There you go.
Okay. This is the same kind of a thing. If you could instantly master one oddly specific niche, what would it be? I feel like it said get really narrow and really weird. Okay, I got one. I want to be able to instantly ID the thread count on bolts and screws. What did she say? Ooh.
Being able to wake up without being tired.
Ooh, well, that sounds like a superpower.
What's SSBU gameplay?
That's Super Smash Brothers Universe.
Kyle's got a phone addiction scrolling. I'm trying to figure out my Enneagram. You're literally watching a phone right now, Aiko.
I picked, did you hear what I picked for the useless niche? Being able to instantly identify the thread count on bolts or screws.
Dude, I love there's an internet thread where they were like, All right, comment. This is how this thread works. You have to comment a superpower, and then you also have to find a comment of someone's superpower and comment a qualification under it. So it was like someone would comment the superpower like teleportation, and the person's caveat would be that you can only teleport 3 feet to the left. So people would do that. It was so funny.
Oh, that's
Some
alternate
of
night
them.
universe, my bad. That's amazing. So what was the funny one?
I can't remember many of them, but that one was like, there was like, he can fly, but only 3 inches off the ground. Like, just
It's still kind of cool, though.
But yeah,
'Cause, I mean,
like
you could
they're
essentially
still
walk on
low-key
water.
funny, but they're not spectacular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine a superhero that like, oh, he's not anything, he just flies. But then it was like only like 3 feet off the ground. So like, I don't know, if you wanted to, you could swat him.
You can walk on water, but you can only moonwalk on water. I like this. If you could have an animal sidekick that is completely ridiculous but somehow useful, what would it be? Dude, giraffe, and so it can pick me up and put me places.
An animal sidekick that's useless?
No.
Say it again?
That's completely ridiculous but somehow useful.
Oh,
I think I might pick a giraffe so it could just pick me up and put me places.
dude. I would want to pick something bioluminescent.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Because, like, I would have
like
to
that.
carry it around in a fish tank. I would have to carry a fish tank around everywhere. But low-key would light something up and I'd be able to see.
That's kind of cool, actually. I want to see what Ayako would pick. What are you going to pick if you had an animal sidekick that's ridiculous, but it's also kind of useful? What is it? A what? I can't see that very well. What is it?
Grackle? Grackle so I can make it poop on my enemies and cars? And on my enemies' cars. What is a grackle?
I don't know, man.
Interesting. You'll like this. So why I get different results often on Enneagram tests says that ENFPs test inconsistently because they answer based off their current emotional state. Secure attachment styles also mask your pathology, so I look healthy across all types. Enneagrams test confuse your values with core fear.
Weird. A grackle? I've never heard. What is this
Dude,
thing?
you gotta look up a grackle because I've never heard of that in my life. I bet it's gonna be some weird like sea cucumber looking thing.
Oh, it's some bird we don't have. Yeah, it's a bird we don't have. I've never seen one of these birds.
Let me see it.
This thing, it kind of looks like a...
Oh yeah, no, we have those.
We do? I've not seen it.
With they almost look like crows with just like blue heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
I
have
don't
these.
remember seeing those.
See if they're native. Maybe I'm like Mandela affecting myself.
It says it's a bird in mainly found in the Southwest and the South, but
They're okay.
it can be found in.
Sorry, Ayako said the name's cool, but they're all over Walmart. You guys have Walmarts, right?
That's awesome. Yes, we do. We have something else all over our Walmart though. Our primary bird is what? Robins and cardinals.
I would say robins for sure.
I see tons of robins.
There's so many robins.
I don't think there's cardinals in the desert.
There's a ton of cardinals at certain times of the year, and even some blue jays. But in my specific neighborhood, there's a ton of crows.
No, they got them. They got them all over the place. Cardinals are all over the place. I see an awful lot of cardinals, Ayako. I've got at least 3 or 4 of these neat little guys in the yard, hanging out. Yeah, but man, it's far for some birds though. Birds be like having like hard boundary lines and stuff.
Interesting. Apparently my combination of things confuses personality tests. Except, oh, this is interesting. It says the reason that one might not fit me is because I don't experience anger like a stereotypical one.
Huh. It's listening to us. If you had one completely useless superpower, what would it be?
There we go. A completely useless one?
Yeah. Completely useless superpower.
Being able to turn the lights off without getting back up.
I like that. Being able to tell how hot food is without getting close to it. We can do that anyways, right? If there's steam.
Well, kind of like, but imagine we take it to this extent where you're sitting on the couch, you're scrolling through your phone, somebody's like, "Hey, John, is that done in the microwave yet?" And you're like, "No, it's still cold in the middle."
Or being able to identify what is inside the pizza roll without having to open them. Dude, I don't know, man.
Dude, I feel like Roku would have a really good answer to this too.
I think so too.
He's gone.
He's disappeared.
He's disappeared.
What useless superpower do you want, Ayako? I gotta say something. I don't know if it's just like nostalgic or something, but pizza rolls I thought used to be better, and I bought some like randomly. I don't know if it's just like little kid brain remembering them better, or if them things just suck now.
I think it's that. I think it's nostalgia because if I'm honest, I remember we ate them a ton when I was a kid.
What's
and
up with the smooth knuckles?
having smooth knuckles? What do you mean? Is that the second time she said something about?
She's mentioned smooth knuckles like at least 3 times.
I like that idea.
The smooth knuckles. What was the other thing? You said something weird about spaghetti one time too, didn't you? Like bean sketty or something?
It sounds so gross.
Or was that me being weird in your chat? That might have been me being weird in her chat. I like that idea. Being able... Being able to tell how hot food is from any distance. I told it my eyes glow bright red whenever I use my power. Is he back? He's back.
Let's go.
A soggy burger? Oh, that was it. Yeah, it was the
On my way to
soggy
Del
burger.
Taco. He's in the car,
Dude,
dude.
this guy ate chicken 7 at Del Taco. What's your useless superpower, dude? Being able to get pulled over and not get a ticket?
Dude, I might have accidentally, you made me go down a rabbit hole I didn't realize I was going to get so sucked into. I literally thought I was just going to do that in 2 seconds and give you an answer, but that became way too interesting.
It said, what would you think, what would be a funny thing that oh man, that was you, wasn't it?
It's my elbow.
Man down. I heard that too, that sucked.
It feels like it's bleeding, but it's not, you know? It's like I hit it so hard my elbow just thinks it's wet.
I know exactly what that is. It said, okay, what wild rumor would exist about your superpower? So mind you, I could see the temperature, I know the temperature of food at any distance and my eyes glow red when I use the power. I said that I would like people to think that I make people's brains melt. And it said it loved that. And it said, uh-oh, bro's melting somebody's brain. Meanwhile, you're thinking that pizza's 900 degrees.
Aiko said KO, Kyle 0, chair 1.
It was the post.
I still remember the Del Taco meme. Roku. What was the question about
Useless superpower.
What would be your useless superpower? What's the worst pizza place? Dude, I'm gonna start a riot, probably. The worst pizza place, hands down, is Little Caesars. They don't even try and tell you their pizza's good, first off. Their number one marketing thing is, it's $5. They're not like hot, cheesy. Like, they do say hot. They say hot, but then the other thing is what? It's ready. But I think that Little Caesars crust tastes like soggy cardboard. I don't think that it tastes like a good crust.
Chicago style anything.
Ayako is nodding. She agrees.
Little Caesars is pretty bad. I just don't like Chicago style anything.
Dude.
And I know that Little Caesars is not Chicago style pizza, but I don't care. Like, whatever pizza place specializes in Chicago style is not. I'd rather have Little Caesars.
Little
Little Caesars is Detroit style, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's a specific style.
I went to, I didn't know, I'm going to look into that. I went to Chicago and had like one of their old school restaurants is like Giordano's or something like that.
Yeah.
Something Lido, I don't remember what it was, some Italian name. I'm gonna sound so stupid, but it's so spicy to me. No, because Domino's is, I don't like Domino's because they put too much seasoning on their crust, and so it almost makes it taste spicy. So I get what you're saying.
I like Domino's. I like pizza.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
I didn't
saw that.
realize.
Yeah, go ahead. You can read it.
I didn't realize that Roku said that legal immunity was his superpower.
Yes.
I thought he said legal immunity because something you said. He was saying
That's his superpower.
his superpower.
That's pretty funny.
That's phenomenal.
Legal immunity. So the Snap-on guy leaves him alone?
Yeah. Legal immunity.
If you were accidentally worshipped as a minor local legend, what would you be the patron saint of?
Luck. Being a hermit, Ayako said.
I picked finding people's lost dogs. And it says that's dangerously wholesome.
People would come to you like a shrine. You'd be like, he's at the Walgreens parking lot on 157. Bro took dogs in the first place. Bro took the dogs in the first place. So you're just stealing them like, here they are. What was the question? The question was, read it again because it was kind of
If you could be a local legend, minor legend, what would you be the patron saint of? Mine said, it asked me, it said, what would there be a warning sign about you, though? I said, I find them even if they're dead. It said that is dark, but still kind of funny. It says, if I offer you help, you will get closure. It said the sign would say he finds them alive if you're lucky, but he never lies. Oh, if I had a theme song.
It's asking if you had a theme song, what would it be?
Yeah.
I want to know what you picked.
You know what I picked?
No, I want to know what you picked. You gotta let me know.
I picked the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme song.
If I had a theme song, it would probably be like the instrumental to the South Park intro. No, that's still back in that you took the dog in the first place.
So, me and Brian, we have two ongoing, like, funny joke narratives that we keep building off of. We've been building off of it for a year, and we'll randomly text each other with ideas on this. And I think you'll think this is pretty funny, so we'll chat. One of them is what we would be like if we were a politician. So what we've narrowed down for me is I have a boombox, like a Bluetooth boombox, where I have a theme song that I play. I wear suits, but I cut the sleeves off of them until AOC starts wearing sleeves on a regular basis. I don't wear sleeves. I take the door off my office, and I have a neon 24 hours open sign on it. And then I have no furniture for you. I have lawn chairs. But
I love it.
We kept building on it. Another one was if there's a grocery store run by old dudes, 4 dudes, and the name of it's Brown. The store is just brown. There's no colors on it at all. It's just brown. It's called Very Good Store. And there's no shelves, there's just plastic bins. The same bin we unload the stuff off the truck in is what the stuff sits in the middle of it. And he goes in, there's an absolute dank hot dog vendor on the inside of the place.
Dude, that's what I love about. That would be perfect because the first time I went to what's that one down there on the other side of town from us? Is it Farm and Home or is it? It's where Grandpa's used to be. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Is that Farm and Home that's down there?
Rural King.
Rural King, that's what it is. There's a Rural King, and I had not been in there before. I went in there with my brother-in-law and my father, and we were looking for something, but I didn't know what they were looking for, and they didn't really either. They were just going to mosey around and find it. So I just started wandering around. I walk in, and there's people getting popcorn, like self-serving popcorn, because there's this big popcorn machine. And then I walk around and I was looking at clothes, and then I realized that there was baby chicks and ducks.
Yeah.
So I went over there and looked at them for a little while, and then I was creeping out some teenage girls that wanted to look at them, so I just left. And then saw that they had a ton of guns, and I was like, all right, so now this is what I'm looking at. It was like, they ended up coming to find me and was like, where have you been? I was like, dude, I don't know. The store's not even that big.
No, it's not. It's crazy in there, dude. So it came up with a cinematic thing here, okay? It said, hold on a minute. Faint rumble of the first few notes of the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme. People start to notice the volume seems personal. It's coming from nowhere. Dogs in the vicinity perk up. Hardware bolts start trembling immediately. This thing is getting crazy. You step into view, eyes glowing red. Wherever your power activates, everyone senses that something terrifyingly precise about you, but they can't tell what it is. Dogs nuzzle towards you. Those lost will find their way. The hat-wearing giraffe arrives. Your dignified sidekick strolls in beside you, rocking a perfectly absurd hat. Heads turn, people instinctively give way. Someone whispers, "Is this real?" The giraffe doesn't even look at the music. It just knows. You scan for bolts, food, cards, and dogs. This is crazy. Dogs are returned, bolts are cataloged, and card games are dominated.
gotta stop looking at this. Aiko, Roku. They both. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, she's still here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one viewer down there. Roku
doesn't-
probably pulled up and had to order.
He's probably getting pulled over. If I had to guess, he's getting arrested.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. He probably got
Because
pulled
he
over.
does not have legal immunity.
I've never gotten GPT to be this silly.
Really?
This is silly. This is downright silliness. This feels like talking to Grok.
That's funny.
It says it's going to come up with catchphrases.
Dude, did I tell you I bought something that I'm super excited to use tonight? I bought a light that makes it look like your whole room is like in underwater reflection. It was like $12.
This is an interesting catchphrase.
What did it say?
It says luck isn't random, it's polite. I kind of think that's cool.
Luck isn't random, it's polite.
I kind of think that's cool. What's that thing I said to you one time?
Dude,
Love is the reason the universe bleeds light.
yeah.
I don't even remember where that came
It
from.
was something like that.
That's so epic. I don't even remember where that came from. That was awesome. Love is the reason the universe bleeds light.
By the way, I think I cracked something. So I've been
Just
listening.
now?
No. Well, yeah, probably. I've been listening to weird stuff. So like, you know how I got really into like the AI soul covers for a little bit there?
Oh, yeah.
I accidentally found like people have been making AI folk songs that are like old folky like tavern shanties.
Oh, yeah.
And they're for like, there's a couple I've run across that are like specific to like One Piece or that sound like sea shanties, or there's some that are like D&D campaign level stuff. But some of them are really good, and some of them have really good lyrics even.
I bet.
And so like, I was sitting there and I was like, man, people hate AI, and like most people would really hate me saying that I'm devoting my listening time to AI music. But I was thinking about it and I was like, man, the reason that debate is so lively is because people still consume the AI content. And why I think that is because the people with the actual talent to succeed at making creative stuff, like Del Taco got picked up. Yeah. One Piece is fire, 10 of 10, you should watch. I have another friend that's in my ear that every day sends me something about if I've started watching One Piece again or not. And I was
Would you have me for a second?
so sorry. So the reason that so people that are actually talented, that can make music, that can sing, that can make art, that can create compelling cinematography, the people that do all that stuff well and have the skill to do it, they break through that barrier of being known. And then once they do that, however small that barrier is, if it's social media influence or even so much as like being known on a national or global level, once people break through the known barrier, they cave to the algorithm. And so they stop making the stuff they feel compelled to make that's just fun, just to make it, and then it so happens to be popular. But that's what AI is doing, is it's letting somebody with an idea of something that would just be fun or cool create something that's not necessarily like nobody, we're not going to have on the Billboard top 10 that sea shanty song that's about somebody's D&D campaign.
Yeah.
But it's so cool to listen to, and it's actually a decent song, and it's fun and stuff like that. It's not, but it's artistic in its own way. But like the people that actually are doing the stuff, and the thing is, the community at large can sense the coldness of art. That's why they don't really invest that much in it. That's why like movies kind of all suck. Music is kind of getting bland at the popular level. Like you can find your niche veins in there. You and I have been doing that for years. You can still find cool new artists and cool new musicians and stuff like that. But as far as like the large scale of it, I feel like the money chase has kind of like polluted the water, so to speak. And that AI is kind of helping us reclaim making good stuff just for the sake of making something fun.
There's a couple of things that I wanted to say, but I think this is more fitting. There was a guy that brought up the point to where he said he had really, I wish I remember the specific things that he pointed out, but he said when this happened, we thought historically, well, art's dead. And then this happened, well, art's dead. You know, the computer came out to where I can sit in here and do what a whole recording studio, which you'd have to have a literal whole entire building to do. Oh, well, now art's dead.
Yeah.
And he goes, I think that AI is just going to kind of do that. It's just going to all of a sudden settle into a position where it's like another useful tool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I fully buy that, but it kind of tracks with what you were saying.
One Piece is too long, not long enough.
Not long enough. And what your train of thought lightly fits what I had when we had the original debate about AI, when it was just us and Ayako, and she didn't like this, and I still respect it, but I also think that it can have the potential to help independent artists really get an idea out there so that somebody can see what their vision is, so then you can attract the talent and the potential financial backers to get your thing off the ground. Instead of spending a decade trying to be a one-man show and building it from the ground up, you can use AI to help you create something polished to showcase it, knowing full well, I don't intend to use AI to complete this.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to get this idea to show you this is what my brain's trying to put down. Now you know. Then the animators might be more on board.
Yeah.
Then the voice actors might be more on board.
Yeah.
Then your screenwriters might be more on board. They're like, oh, okay. Instead of you having this weird nebulous idea with a bunch of half-assed
And you got to convince a
sketches.
bunch of people that don't wholly want to do anything for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it might be easier to pull that in.
She's.
Was it eye rolling emojis?
I think it's just a straight face emoji. Yes, it's just a straight face emoji. It's just pure straight
disdain
face. Yeah.
for this conversation. I still respect the wanting to stay true to the art. I do. I just think that it can exist ethically if we just use it for demo purposes.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that's a good idea.
Just demo purposes.
I have no problem with.
But I don't want to
using
use it to complete anything.
Yeah, like I don't want to go see a movie in the theaters and know that it was
All AI.
All AI. I'm like, okay, like.
But to be honest with you,
Well,
it's close when 80% of it's crappy CGI.
The slight pushback I have to my own idea that I just laid out there is AI is just making things based off of an algorithm for popularity. With the caveat that your prompt directs it more so than anything else. Not my taco.
Oh,
What?
oh, that hurts, bro.
Taco.
Oh man, I
got my
feel for you.
fries. Man, that sucks driving all the way to Del Taco and only getting fries.
Oh,
That sounds like a colloquial like Midwestern saying. It's like, dude,
we got to turn on Nutshell.
I feel like I just drove all the way to Del Taco and they forgot my fries. Or they forgot my taco.
I forgot my taco.
I just got fries.
This one, dude. Why is this one slap?
I don't know.
Ooh, it's almost time to play the song to get out.
FYI, whoa. I think the planning stage is important to do by yourself. It shouldn't be rushed. Also, if I compare the same project, one was made by themselves and one only used AI for the planning stage, I wouldn't even touch the AI one.
I think there's some miscommunication.
Seems
Yeah,
it seems like
I don't think I'm not AI to plan.
right. That's because that was even my point when I
Yeah.
said the caveat is your prompt to AI. It's like
Yeah.
the content and the idea and the direction of it is all you.
Yeah.
The execution of the so essentially what John's getting at is like the blueprint for the building was all done by you,
Yeah.
but AI was the workers nailing the boards together and putting everything up for you because it
Yes.
multiplies your force.
Yeah.
It's a force multiplier.
Yeah. But no, I vibe on not having it make your. I
Yeah.
like that. I see what you're saying, and it's a good distinction to make. Don't let it control the
Yeah.
backbone of the thing.
What as a okay, but like, why would you need AI anyway? Just as a force multiplier?
Yeah.
Because I could have this wonderful idea for building a cathedral, and I could have it like on the nat with the drawings and the colors and the stone and the stained glass windows. But if I try and build it with people, it's going to cost me more money than I can afford. But if I try and build it by myself, it's going to take 300 years to make, and I'm only going to live for 80. So if I use AI, then it builds that all for me quickly, with the granted that I can oversee it and tweak things here or there. But then I get to see the completion of my work that was my idea. It just did the labor for me as far as the like construction.
So I think to try to build a bridge between what Ayako is saying and
But then it's no longer yours. At least that's how I see it, she said.
to build a bridge between what I think Ayako's trying to say and what we're trying to say is the storyboard.
On my way back to Del Taco.
we're invested in his Del Taco, dude. To try to build a bridge between those two worlds there, it's not doing the planning for you. You have to do it. It's that if you have a large-scale project, it's cool to have the product demo available and in somewhat of a polished fashion. Here is something that, well, see, this is only going to be something maybe I really understand deeply and you will partially understand and Ayako won't really understand, not because of lack of brain power, but because she's never been involved in this kind of a process. But if I was going to record a band and they showed up with a demo that was mixed and mastered by AI, we all know that we're not going to use that final product because it's not going to really be that great because it was mixed and mastered by AI. But if they came to me with that completed demo, it would save so much time because I could see more clearly early on, oh, this is you're just he's did he get pulled over? No, I'm just
He
kidding.
just said, it's effed up what they did to me.
It is, man. That's pretty jacked up. It saves time to where now I see much more clearly and early on what you're going for, because when I've recorded people in the past and they can't communicate with me well enough what they want and they don't produce a good enough demo, and then we spend days, weeks trying to make it sound like a thing that like none of us really know what's going on, and it's a giant waste of time. It costs you money, it wastes my time. It's like what's going, but if you had that thing that was, a computer could help you generate at least like, here, I'm going for this. That's more where I'm trying to put.
Yeah.
I would never have it do my whole project. I wouldn't want to take the work away from the actual artists.
Yeah.
And I just kind of think that, the fully computer art is just really not art, maybe.
Here's my caveat that's like a little bit devil's advocate, but I really do think that this is a strong argument. is I'm talking about things that are more ambitious than I can do on my own in a reasonable amount of time. If I can do it on my own in a reasonable amount of time, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
But let's use a movie, for example. Say I come up with an idea for like an anime. Could I animate it? I have no experience doing so. It would take a lot of studying the finer details of it. Like, I have an idea of how to do it. I'm not completely uneducated, but it would take a lot more education than I currently have. So it would take that time. Execution of it would take time. I would have to present it to people, hopefully. If it got to the point where I need a team to green light it, then you're going to have feedback. So it's my thing and my story, and now I've presented it to this team, and they're like, "Hey, we'll help you, but what if we did this here instead of this?" And then you've got to start doing that. So, like, say Christopher Nolan has a movie he wants to make, he takes that script to them, and he's been rewriting or whatever. Well, they have the studio's like, "Yo, we'll fund it," but they have a back and forth of, you need to trim down the time. You need to add this to the movie. You need to make sure you don't do this in the movie. We're not gonna put this film through if there's this in the movie. So the thing that's yours, other people influence anyways. Whereas if I have a way to use AI to just do that legwork, AI doesn't say no or push back when you say, "Hey, make this." It says okay and does it. And unless you ask it to push back, in which it'll start injecting. But so technically, AI would be a way to get more of your product.
Would preserve more because you wouldn't have a team full of people.
Other people's ideas interjecting and polluting and chopping at it.
That's a very, very, very interesting angle.
It's very specific.
No, but it's real, because any time that I've tried to do anything like that, you always have to eventually end up with somebody else's.
Which, as an artist and as a creative, you get this 100%. That's just part of it.
Yeah.
So you kind of learn, like, to not take it personally, but there is always that little bit of you that's like, man, I would like to see something beginning to end, my idea, make it through.
Yes.
Like, you're never going to not have that craving. But you do understand, okay, well, I'm in a band, so I'm not going to micromanage all my, musicians or singer or whatever. If they have some input of what they'd like to contribute, I'll let them talk. And it doesn't have to be like, let them do what they want. It's a dialogue. Oh, I want to do this. I don't think we should do this because of this. What do we think? But, that still, even if it's positive, twist your idea away from being solely your idea.
Yeah.
It won't have the same energy, though. It won't have the same feeling. I don't know. I feel like where John and I are coming from is that AI is the unfeeling aspect of creating something. It's just the nuts and bolts of it. It's not the structure or the tone or anything of it. Like, you're composing all the emotional, expressive bits of it. You're just literally having so it's like I've created a paint by numbers image, and I'm just having AI take the time to fill in the numbers as I told it to.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything creative on its own or making decisions.
I do think people are going to use it in the way that we
Correct.
Don't defend.
110%.
And they already are. Because some of the most streamed music.
Sorry.
some of the most streamed music is becoming AI.
Dude, the one that I've been listening to it's like this sea shanty. It's about living life for the comrades that have fallen in battle. So it's about this warrior. It's sung by a female perspective. This warrior, that there were 6 people in her party and she was the only one that left alive. And it's about, dude, there's a line in it, and I'm like, dude, this is an AI song? I low-key wonder if a person wrote it and then gave it to AI, but AI does come up with some good lines. She said something to the effect of, like, if I stay silent, the sadness would grip me, so I'll scream each note. each note of the song to keep the happiness alive or something like that. The way it was said, I was like, oh my gosh, that's such a good line.
It's pretty cool.
To me, I always wanted something done exactly a certain way. And if someone touches it, even if it's AI, and I gave them everything to do it perfectly, I would know that I didn't have me in it. That's fair, because
okay.
that's kind of what I was talking about with John, is like, we're creatives, we're on the older end of being creative, so we've made some stuff in our time, and there is a sort of, for a lot of stuff we do, don't get me wrong, there's stuff we made that's just 100% us.
Yeah.
But a lot of the stuff you do, like I can't afford to, everything I draw, everything I design, everything I do is always 100% me with no outside influence. I had to let go of some of that.
Yeah.
And so like you kind of learn the balance between being able to let go of something without being able to compromise. And then if I do let go of something too much, it's like, oh, this is not my thing. And I don't have any attachment to it. Because that, as a graphic designer, is a huge thing. Is people will come to me all the time and be like, hey, I need to make this. And I'll make something a little bit, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. And I'm like, okay, I'm just making exactly what they want. And then I'll make it. And they're like, oh, that looks great. And I'll be like, well, yeah, you gave me a good template to work with, sort of deals. Kind of like, because I'm like, I didn't make this, you did, you know? Like, I don't have that sort of mentality where it's like, that's mine anymore. I know what's mine and what's not.
Yeah. I see it. If you're doing a solo work with the intentions on that, then yeah, just do it yourself. All of it. If you're going to have eventually some kind of a collaboration, you're going to have other artists come in and be involved in the process, using AI as a tool probably isn't a bad idea. But I think she's talking about doing a project beginning to end just by herself. So in that case, yeah, don't use it. You know?
Yeah. Like, if it's, like I said, for me, if it's something I can reasonably get done by myself, even if it's difficult, if it's something I can reasonably do by myself, I'll do it by myself.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting super tired.
I can tell. It's funny. You're not as bad as my old roommate, but when you hit a wall, it's pretty immediate.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
It does slow build.
Yeah.
But when you start to notice, yeah, it's
I bet.
it's to that point.
My old roommate, he was funny because he would go because I picked up energy for some reason. I think it's because we're talking about creative stuff.
Yeah.
But he would be as energetic, if not more, than I am right now. And I would look away for 2 seconds. As long as it took you to turn around, find that song, and turn back, and he would be passed out deep asleep. And I was like, I don't understand this.
That's awesome.
Dude, I love that we end with this. This is such a good idea.
Yeah. It's perfect. We know. All you got to do is start hearing it, and we know what's up.
Aiko did an emoticon of a alien ray gun firing a star.
Beautiful.
I think it's a cat winky face, maybe? I don't know.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. She got beautiful spirit.
Yeah, beautiful spirit.
What? I don't know what the emoji was that you sent Aiko, so I just made up an impulsive explanation of it. It's a winky face. I'm sorry, Aiko.
It's a winky face.
Roku, just want to let you know that I think it's wrong what Del Taco did to you. And I hope that you find redemption
The great Del Taco.
on this night under a winter weather advisory. May you find peace and tacos.
Lay the rest, buddy.
Damn. Aiko said, I hope he has to go back again.
She's ruthless, dude. You can tell she has an older sister.
That's phenomenal. She's typed that quick, too. Like, that is borderline, like, quick-witted.
Premeditated.
Yeah.
Until next time. I could set up a fade out and press the button, and it would do a long fade out.